Hello fellow gamers, and I'm playing Borderlands 2, and in this video we're going to be doing a in-depth tutorial on the fastest way to get a Topneaa. So let's go into the game and I will show you. Really quick and easy farm. Now you are going to need 3 things to be able to do this farm. First of all, you're going to need the Commander Lilith Fight for Sanctuary DLC. Second of all, you're going to need a effervescent or rainbow toothpick assault rifle. And thirdly, you're going to need a effervescent or rainbow retainer shield. With these 3 things, we can go ahead and farm for Topneaas. So let's go into the game. We need to head into the burrows in the Fight for Sanctuary DLC. And the great thing about this farm is there's no enemies. You know, the previous best farm was the Mr. Snowflake in the Marcus Mercenary Day DLC. So we want to be heading up this way. And we're going into Writhing Deep. Now, I can't take credit for this. You know, credit to YouTuber Jewelsmith139. It was his video that showed me how to do this. I'm just doing a more of an in-depth tutorial to show you guys, you know, step by step how to get to this chest and to farm it. So as you can see, I can't run very fast or jump very high, but as soon as I equip the toothpick, look at that difference. Enables you to run faster and also jump higher. Now where we're heading is just there where my crosshairs is, up there. That's where we're going to be going to. So make sure you've got your retainer shield equipped and your toothpick, and then you just stay on the right hand side and jump. Just follow exactly where I'm going. And then jump over to this bit over here. Now I can't go forward anymore here, so what we have to do is we have to turn around and then jump up this way, and then jump again. Again, we can't go forward, so we turn around, and then we want to be heading where that crosshair is there, onto that little ledge, and then move forward. Now don't jump down to there because the rock overhangs at an angle, as you can see. If I jump now, it's just going to put me down there. So all you want to do is you want to walk forward and drop onto this. It's as simple as that. And then you see that black half crescent rock there. We want to be about here and then turn around, and then we're going to be jumping up and then moving to the left slightly. And we're on this little ledge, as you can see, in between these 2 rocks. So all we do now is we squat down or crouch, keep to the edge, just take your time so you don't fall off, and when we get to here we turn around, stand up, and then jump forward like so. That's the trickiest bit, going you know, that through that little ledge bit there. The amount of times I've actually fallen off. And then jump again here, and there is a rock that sort of sticks out a bit here. You have to be a bit careful of this because sometimes you do hit the rock and go flying off the edge. So just jump forward, and the chest is right here. You're guaranteed to get at least 1 E-Tech RPG or possibly a Topneaa. Sometimes you do get two. We've got a fire one. What's it? Plasma cannon. Not what we wanted, but as you can see, we're quite high up here. Now there is two vault symbols in this area as well. There is one over there. Let me just equip my infinity and you see a bit better. And there is also one over there. And if you use the toothpick and shield, retainer shield, you can get to both of these with these. That one's a bit tricky because it is quite dark over there when you're trying to find it. And we are quite high here. Be awful if I fell off. Ah! Good thing about Borderlands 2 is you don't take fall damage. Right, so we're just going to save and quit and do that again until we get a Topneaa. Now I have been farming this chest for quite a while, and I have got a Topneaa of each of the flavours, so to speak. I've got one fire, one corrosive, one shock and one slag. Now I've been farming for one, you know, a certain type of one, not necessarily perfect parts. I'm not bothered about weapons that have perfect parts, just the ones that I like, do you know what I mean, that suit me. I don't like these sights on these on this Topneaa. You see it fires in a similar way to the Northfleet. It's basically a poor man's Northfleet, but whereas the Northfleet fires 3 of these, the Topneaa only fires 1. But I would consider it to be the second best RPG in the game. I do like it, but that's my own personal opinion, and some of you probably won't agree. But and what I'm going to do is I'm going to purposely fall off and then show you the route to take. This is the trickiest bit here, trying to jump up here onto this ledge. I've lost where I am now. We drop down. We have. Right, I'm just going to drop off and I'll show you the route. If you do fall off, you want to be heading for that rock there. I suppose it looks a bit like the outline of a gremlin, if you ever watched that film. Somebody being, what's a gremlin? Google it. And then just jump up here. And there is a little rock there. You just jump on that. Now, on this bit, you want to be near the edge, because you see that rock there? It slopes up the way. If you jump up now, it's just going to push you off, like so. So stay on the edge and jump up. And the next rock here is the same again. It slopes up. So you want to be on this edge before you jump, like so. Over to this side. Turn around. Jump up here. Jump up there. Turn around. And we're going over to that ledge again. And remember, don't jump on the lower ledge, because the rock will just push you off and you'll have to do it all over again. Stand about here. This is the trickiest bit. It can be a pain. Now we've done it. Just landing on the edge and then stay on the edge here, because it won't allow you to you know, to go a bit closer to the inside of the rock. And across to here. And we're back to the chest again. You know, it is tricky, I must admit, when you're first trying to do it. It does, you know, take a bit of practice, but once you get the hang of it, it's easy. Oh, we've got 2. There you go. I wasn't lying when I said you get 2 sometimes. Ooh, we have a a Vladov RPG. You got 1.9 zoom on it. It's got a good reload speed though. Magazine size of 5. I prefer a bit higher than that. And I've already got one of those with a magazine size of 9, so I will be leaving that one. Right, let's do it again until we get to a Topneaa. Now I have had a Badaboom out of this chest. I've also had Pyrophobia out of this chest. I've also had a Mongol out of this chest, and I've also had a Nukem out of this chest. So if you do want any of those RPGs, make sure you do come and farm this chest. You know, it's well worth doing. It doesn't take too long. So basically what we're doing, we're just zigzagging up here to get to the chest, backwards and forwards, as you can see. Drop down on this bit, about here, jump up to the left, squat down, move forward to the edge, careful not to fall off, turn around, jump forward, and then forward again, and we're back at the chest. It's as simple as that. No enemies at all. Actually, I'm going to take that one because I don't think I've got a slag version of that one. Right, do it again. I've spent hours and hours farming the Mr. Snowflake train chest to try and get Topneaas, and if any of you guys have tried that, it you know, it's all down to luck. You can spend many hours just trying to get Topneaa. In fact, I've only recently actually taken on the raid boss Haderax for the first time. See, I only did a little skip there, so I didn't have to jump an extra time. I said this is the tricky bit. Ooh, we've done it. Amount of times I've fallen off there, and also at this bit as well, with the rock sticking out just before the chest. Sometimes if you catch it wrong, it can fling you off the edge, and then you have to do it all again. It's only a couple of minutes though, extra time. So got a slag RPG, and it's a plasma cannon. Is that better than the one I've got? I don't know. We'll take it. I'll compare it later on. And you're probably wondering, why am I collecting level 50 weapons when I'm level 80? Tune in next month when the answer will be revealed. No, actually, what I have is I've got various storage characters, all different levels, and basically it means that when I start a new playthrough, I've got on level really good weapons for that character. You know, say I reach level 20 and I want some, you know, decent SMG and a decent pistol, and shield and what have you, then I just chuck it in Claptrap's secret stash, and then transfer it to my other character. So I've spent quite a lot of time farming. There is quite a few things that I don't have. I don't have a twister shotgun. What else do I have? I recently got a level 80 sham shield. The one I had before that was a level 71. Nope. So most of my game saves are taken up by storage characters, believe it or not. I sort of need to go through and sort of condense them a bit and get rid of some of the stuff I've got, because I've kept all sort of, it's like I've even got bunny RP. I've got 2 bunny RPGs at level 50, and that's a, you know, it's a crap RPG, but I've kept them because you never know. Somebody might one day say to me, "Oh, have you got like a shot bunny?" I go, "Yeah, I have. Why, do you want it?" Do you know what I mean? I kept a Pyrophobia as well, which again, it's not a very good RPG, but you know, some people might like it. Right, come on, this time. Give us that Topneaa. We got 2. Magazine size of 2, and it's not got a proper sight on it. No. Another plasma cannon. Taking it, because I'm not quite sure if it's better or worse than the other one I have. Not that I'd probably use that. I'd mainly use the Topneaa, because like I said, that is it's a really good RPG. Decent fire rate, decent magazine size. It can have a magazine size of between 3 or 4 up to about 8, I think, is the maximum I've seen. So I try and get them with the bigger magazine size, so that you're not spending as much time reloading. So if you've got one that's got a magazine size of 4, you've got one that's got a magazine size of 8, you're obviously going to spend half the amount of time reloading with the one with the magazine size of 8, aren't you? Just a bit of common sense, really. Just drop down here, and then jump up to the left. Tricky bit. You will fall off a few times when you try that the first time. Oops, fire. Another plasma cannon. 6.76. Let me just have a quick look. Ah, 5.7. That's a better one. I've got a little bit better. I will show you in a little while as well all the Topneaas that I have got out of this chest. I do plan to play through this DLC at level 80 and get some level 80 Topneaas as well. I haven't actually started playing through properly through Ultimate Vault Hunter mode. Most people start UVHM at around level 50. I've done the opposite. I'm starting at level 80, which I know sounds a bit crazy, but at least then the enemies aren't going to be a lot higher level than me, do you know what I mean? So in a way it might be a little bit easier. I don't know. I won't know until I start. I just spend a lot of time farming. Keeps me out of trouble. Come on, Topneaa. Should have had one by now. Ooh. Oh. I thought that was going to be one then. Damn. 8.4 reload. That's a bit long, isn't it? Magazine size of 5. I do like them to have at least a magazine size of 5 on all my RPGs. And a slightly lower reload time. About 6 seconds would be nice. But on them Maliwan RPGs, they do tend to have a longer reload. Would be nice to get a legendary out of this chest, so I can show you guys that you do get them. You're probably thinking, oh, you don't get legendaries or Topneaas. You do. I'm not gonna lie to you guys about that. Oh, jump up to the left. You can see that I had to move slightly to the right to be able to crouch down then. Nope. Magazine size at 2. Reload speed of 7. Oof. No, we'll pass on that. I think I do have a Torg RPG like that that's got a magazine size of 4. I think that's the highest I've managed to get one. Highest magazine size. Claptrap, what are you doing? It's a great thing about Borderlands 2, there's always something going on in the background. It's like a little while ago I was just going up to, you know, the various NPCs and just talking to them, because they all say different things, and as you advance levels and you go back to talk to them, they say different things again. It's amazing that the amount of dialogue that the game characters have. Right, back to the left. Oh, we're doing well. Normally I'd have fallen off a couple of times by now. I'm making it look easy, but it is a little tricky to begin with. Come on, Topneaa! Nope. Another Torg. Right, this is the run. I can feel it in my bones. We're going to get Topneaa this time. We might get 2. That'll be something. I don't think I've ever had 2 out of 1 chest before. My girlfriend last night was mesmerised by this toothpick skin. She goes, oh, that's a bit twinkly. Yeah. Oh, we nearly went off then. Right, this time, come on, Topneaa.
Awesome.
No. I wonder if you can jump up there. No, you can't. I've tried. They're my least favourite RPGs, the TDO ones, because they've usually got a magazine size of 2 or 3. And then you throw them to reload them. Right, I'm going to make this the last run because I don't want this video to be like an hour long. I'll show you the Topneaas I've got after this next run. Oh, that was some I was going to show you guys. Just remembered. I'll do one more run after this because I want to show you guys something. Oh, is it starfish? I'll show you. You have to wait. Be patient. I remember when I first started doing audio commentaries, I felt it was dead weird. You know, it's like you're talking to yourself, but you're not. Is it? No. Right, as you can see, I'm using a level 50 toothpick and a level 50 retainer. Now, I'm going to prove you do not need to... you can use any level. So I've got a level 38 toothpick and a level 38 retainer. So we'll do one more run. I'll show you, you know, it doesn't matter what level they are. You can have a lower level one to do this. Because you're not using the actual weapon as a weapon, you're using it more as a utility tool. Ooh, look at it sparkling. And if you don't actually have the Commander Lilith Fight for Sanctuary DLC, you can't actually use any of these weapons. As I found out with a friend a while back. I also had the rainbow skins for the 2 vehicles, and I dropped them from a friend, and they couldn't equip them on the vehicles. It's like if you've got the if you don't have the DLC for Borderlands 3 and you get a weapon out of Morris's black market, and it's a DLC weapon. You can't use it, it's actually locked, which is a pain. I was annoyed when they started putting DLC weapons in those vending machines. See, level 38 toothpick and retainer. You don't need a level 50. I just wanted to prove that, you know, you can do it at any level. Oh, well, we didn't get a Topneaa, but believe me, you do get them. Honest, I'm not pulling your leg. So let me just do that, because I'm going to transfer these over when I get back to Sanctuary. And so I've got a slag Topneaa with a fire rate of 2.2, reload speed of 2.7, which is extremely fast, magazine size of 7, and a weapon zoom of 2.8. I have a shock Topneaa with a fire rate of 2.5, reload speed of 4.2, a magazine size of 8, and a 3.2 weapon zoom. I did have one with a magazine size of 8, but it did have a proper sight on it, so I kept farming until I got one that did have a proper sight, and I did get another one with a large magazine, so I was chuffed about that. We have a corrosive Topneaa, fire rate 2.6, reload speed 5.3, magazine size of 7, and a 3.2 weapon zoom. And we have a fire Topneaa with a fire rate of 2, reload speed 5.3, magazine size of 7, and a 3.2 weapon zoom. And I've got every single one of these out of this chest from farming this chest. Now I must admit, it has taken me many hours to get these, because I've gone for low reload speed, high magazine size, and one that's got a proper scope on it, you know, unlike this one, which I do not like at all. It's not my favourite, but I'll put up with it until I get one, a level 81 with a proper scope on it. Well, I'm actually going to end this video there, so thanks for watching. Don't forget to smash that like button, and if you're new to my channel, then why not subscribe? And we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye for now.